Good morning. I'ma just vibe, I'ma just draw, I'ma just vibe, I'ma just draw. No, I'm a wizard. I arrive precisely when I mean to. Yeah. We're very, very dissociated, so we will decline to play the game. Part of the reason why we are arriving precisely when we mean to, when we don't precisely actually mean to arrive this late. To be fair, I suspect that some of the problem is that for a while there, I had forgotten that we need to eat meat with a given amount of frequency, and we, because it's expensive, kept not doing that, and now I do believe we are in an anemic bullshit level bullshit. I'm super coherent, but we're doing it. Not tired, I'm like not with it. And that's there's a difference between tired and not with it. What's bugging us? Nothing. Nothing's bugging us. We're not well. The physical is the not well. That's where we're at. Is a whole lot of why body no good? Why brain no good? Why everything no good? It's all no good. Why? But then someone had the thought that, you know, when was the last time we actually had red meat? And then someone else was like, wait a second. We actually haven't had that for a while, and I remember the last time we felt like this was when we tried to go vegan, and I was like, wait, did we accidentally go vegan again? And yes, we had. So I acquired some liver, but it's gonna take a while for it to process into, you know, usable components for my brain. Got no brains, only caveman. Woof woof. Because cavemen say woof woof, you know. Like, not unga bunga, no, woof woof. And if you're like, that song seems like it's repeating, it is. Sometimes that happens. when I intentionally set it up that way. So that I can melt my brain with a song that I'm either learning to sing or that is the right vibe today. This feels like a good vibe. Yeah, we've been feeling not well for a while. Like, we just sort of chalked it up to, you know, we have been sick. It's just recovering from having been sick. But there's a certain point where you're like, I really don't feel sick. I feel like something's fucking wrong. Like I said, Lincoln, I will decline to play any sort of having to thinky type games, because we ain't got no brain cells, so I'm not gonna play any of that. And that's just me doing a self-care. It's not that we don't enjoy it, it's literally that we have no brain cells for it. Our most sincere apologies, because we are having a lot of fun. I don't remember. Someone says we helped someone tie someone's shoes, and that's the only thing that he remembers. Well, so far you've done better than a lot of people who wouldn't take no for an answer, generally speaking. There's a lot of people out there who I would be like, okay, well, we can't do the meme tonight because I'm not feeling well and I'm not up for it. And they would literally be like, well, I'm going to do it anyway as many times as I can until you know, play with us. And it's like, well, that's nice for you, but it's not nice for me. And the fact that you're not doing that, it means you're a significant improvement over a huge amount of people in my life. I'm just saying. If my character's glitching around, it's because I'm rubbing my eyes. Because they itchy. Oh, for some reason we assumed you were plural, but that's okay too. Nice. What's Thanksgiving happened eons ago. We're Canadian, so our Thanksgiving is in October. And if you're wondering how that went, I don't remember. I wasn't there for it. Nix was there for it, I wasn't there for it. And if you're like, oh, why don't you change your picture? Because I can't be bothered. Fuck. Please don't take my flat effect to be anything other than I'm not feeling well. I am answering questions because they're being asked, not because I'm like or anything. I'm just nothing right now. Okay, there's no way for you to know that not all of us were present. Or that I wasn't the one who was present. Hey, short engineer. Steroid cream. Good thing to invest in. Apparently we're not allergic to anything except for, you know, something. I'm tired? No, not tired. But you have a good one. No, I'm thinking. And if I'm like not looking up, if I'm not looking up, I often look like I'm asleep, I think. Hi, Mystery Singer. Good lord. I'm a heckin' hangnail. It's driving me nuts. I'm like, but I can't focus because it's there. It's there and it needs to go. I just saw myself bouncing. I don't know many non-plural folks who use the plural we. Unless you're using it as the royal we, which I mean I suppose you could do that too. How did I manage to fuck that up? I literally clicked and yet somehow it didn't click. Click, you piece of shit. There we go. Why I can't get anything done. Did I get it that time? I got it! Oh, you're enjoying One Piece? Yeah, One Piece is really good. Oh no, we were trying to work out why we thought you were plural when apparently you've only ever just dated someone who was plural and you weren't actually plural yourself, and then you used the royal we, and then I was like, oh, that's probably why we thought that. You're totally allowed to use we without actually being plural. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. And not like being a gatekeeper or nothing. I'm like, you're not allowed to use that unless you're actually plural. No, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's fine. Can you imagine? That'd be such a bitch thing to do. I mean, I am a bitch, but not that kind of bitch. Imagine calling up the queen, not that she's alive anymore, but I could call her up in a seance and be all like, bitch, how dare. And then she'd be like, bitch, I'm plural. And then I'm like, bitch, bitch! I've also discovered that an easy way to piss off people who are fans of Star Trek is to point out that in Leonard Nimoy's autobiography that he wrote himself, he literally fesses up to being plural and for Spock to be one of his headmates. And good lord, people do not like that you would ever suggest that Spock might actually be a real person. And that they understand it that way. They're like, no, he's not crazy. I'm like, I'm not saying he's crazy. I'm saying he's plural. Which he literally says that he is. Doesn't use the term plural, but he's like the first chapter is like so fucking good because he's just like, I wonder what my fans would say. They knew that they could literally talk to actual Spock anytime they wished because he lives in my head and he's the one who drives the body. Whenever there's a role for Spock, Spock is the one who's doing that role. People are like, yeah, you're claiming he's crazy. I'm like, no, I'm claiming he's plural. From what he describes, he had a traumatic split from playing Spock. The character was so depressing to who he is as a person that his brain dealt with that trauma by making Spock be a different person. Which is not common, but not impossible for someone to achieve, especially when they know they gotta do something. Their brain's just like, well, I will come up with a way to cope. What do I think is better? Sanji. But if I had to choose out of Zoro and Luffy, I like Zoro better, but only because I think he's funnier. Son of a bitch, yes, the audio was muted. I've been talking this whole time. I didn't say any of that, especially considering I was muted for half of it, but yes, I like Sanji. I'm allowed to like Sanji, and you don't have to like Sanji. Also, you asked about two other guys. I didn't assume you were gay for Zoro or Luffy. Cheers. I need to put some highlights in the eyeballs. Well, Sanji can be a perfect man without being a sexual target. And I totally agree, which is really funny because, again, I don't know whether or not I actually said this before I muted. But if you haven't gotten far enough in the show, because you said you're watching it, which means you may not be past any certain points in the show, there is a point where you stop seeing him as a rank pervert and actually see him as a really cool guy. Why do you keep putting a D in his name? Oh, well, you just want to put the D in him. I gotcha. Internally, I'm like, okay, is Lincoln a guy? I forget. Because I don't remember, because I'm never here. Fine. You mean? Oh, I like try not to be insulting. You mean the girl from Naruto that Naruto eventually marries? That's me laughing at the, I mean, what? I put the D in Sanji? What? Okay. I mean, we're all allowed to have our preferences, and we are also allowed to be wrong. You're wrong, but okay. I don't know. I just weak knees inward. Oh my god, I didn't know how to handle myself. Oh no, I'll never be as good as my brother. Just isn't my bag, but if that's what does, like, is that what turns your crank? That's valid. I want to be a real ninja. I mean a mother, because, like, actually being a ninja mom is kind of hard, so I'm not gonna bother. Inata. They were like, okay, well, which chick from that whole show do you like? Big titty healing lady? I think she's pretty fun. God damn it, Raikuyo. Also, like, you know, like we're talking about, like, it's like garbage from the Elite Village in Naruto's class. Like, Sakura's terrible, but, like, you know, it's fine. Sakura gets mad way too easily. Sakura is ineffective 100% of the time. In my opinion, she doesn't have a right to be mad. Oh, Tamari is pretty cool too. L? I don't know. Something about the way L eats food drives me insane. And I also think he's a fucking moron. Like, it's so obvious that Light is Kira. And I mean, you can sort of tell that Elle suspects him, but at the same time, like, the runaround bullshit is just so stupid. Date Scrooge McDuck. God. Elle's got money. Elle's a tortured soul raised in a foster care system designed to foster genius. And all it did was make him creepy. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it, Rakuyo. I have to say, like, in terms of fucked up anime that are, like, fucked up in that way, I won't be like, Death Note is too mainstream, but, like, Death Note is kind of run-of-the-mill of fucky anime. I'm literally sitting cross-legged in an office chair, using my toes to prop up my tablet, because I don't have anything that holds up my tablet. I hold up my tablet with my legs my other leg crossed underneath to help prop it up. So, I mean, is sitting funny? No. The way he eats food, like a seal, like a trainer feeding a seal, only he is both the seal and the trainer, is just not okay. I can't deal with that. I fucking hate it. Oh my god, that's true too. First I'll take a chip and eat it. And then I'll take another chip. But he's literally watching the broadcast. So, like, I mean, yeah, they don't know how he's doing it, but he's literally watching the broadcast where they're announcing the names of prisoners and showing their faces. And then the people are dying. And it's like, I wonder if it's him. He's literally being observed going, yes, I am eating a chip. Well, how do we know that the bag of chips isn't the problem? Like, he is so stupid! Oh my god, everything in that fucking show is so stupid. If you like it, I have to say at one point in time I really did like it as well. But the more I thought about it, the more it began to irritate me until I became unable to enjoy it anymore, and that's on me. That truly is on me. Why did I fuck this up so hard? If the anime is good, the women aren't perfect. If the anime is shit, the women might be considered to be perfect by people who are total perverts. Like, you want to write a good story, you should write a good story. And if you can't write certain characters because they either make you anxious or something else about writing well, it just bothers you in some way, and that's valid. I mean, sometimes people can't write certain things. Speaking of, Hinata, the creator of Naruto, actually sort of, like, at one point in time someone was just like, so why in the hell did you actually make the two of them get married? And, like, why didn't we get any episodes where, like, they dated or anything? And basically the creator was like, please don't ask me to write romance, I don't understand romance, please don't make me, no, they got married, they had a kid, and we're doing Boruto now, and that's all I was gonna say about that. And it's like, valid, bud, valid, I hear you. Oh, that's true, the light is coming out of the chips. I think it's something that only, like, Light himself can see, but it's still fucking funny. Like, the thing is, it's like, oh, they'll find my book and blah blah blah. The issue isn't that they're gonna find the book. The issue is that the murders are gonna stop. like... The easiest way to prove that it was him was, 1, immediately lock him up. 2, show him false broadcasts of the news. And 3, when the wrong people start dying, congratulations, you've proven that he's the one responsible. But instead of that, they locked him up, and then they were like, wow, I guess he's just killing people who committed crimes a long time ago because he's run out of new victims. All they do was announce a new bad guy. They'd be like, oh yeah, no, this guy did a terrible thing. And then when he didn't kill that person, aha! No, I guess they had his girlfriend doing that. Ugh, I hated her too. God, I hate everybody in Death Note. The guy did. He really did. He basically, like, put his hands over his face and said, please don't ask me to write romance. I can't do it. You can't make me. Please stop asking. And I'm like, aww. Apparently he's married, but he's just awkward as shit when it comes to that kind of shit. Misa. Yeah, Misa? I don't know. The one who wants to be the Harley Quinn to Light's Joker. And it's kind of grody. Da, 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 who would be a perfect anime woman? Well, who is, like, what sort of person are you interested in? Are you talking about a well-rounded individual who just happens to be female in a show, who is an adult? Because I'm just going to immediately nix anybody who's under the age of 18. I'm like, wait a second, no, I can't pick that person's mother. I can't pick that. You know who's a perfectly normal person in a really fucked up anime who is an adult and a woman? The bitch that Shinji lives with in Evangelion. She's fine. Unless she kisses Shinji and I've forgotten about that. Her name's Misato. Sorry, it took me half a second to dredge her name out of existence. Now, again, like I said, I don't remember if she actually just flirts with Shinji, and if she does, I completely changed my mind about that. But as I recall, she's a bit of a drunk. She's just doing her job. She doesn't like her life, and she's just coping as usual. And I kind of just like her because she's the only normal person in the entire fucking show. Everything else is drama. Misato's getting drunk going, oh, fuck my life. I like her. I think it's Misato. Misato Evangelion. Yes, Misato. Oh, never mind. She kisses him. Changed my mind. I was like, wait a second. Knowing like 90s anime, she probably did kiss him. Yeah, okay, I wasn't wrong about that. Okay, so the event happens during the movie, during a sequence where everything is getting really fucked up. I never really registered. Give you some ideas as to like who the perfect female character is. Anyways, it happens during a movie that is best watched while on mushrooms because, I mean, it can only make it better. You've never seen the end of Evangelion, like you never actually watched Evangelion, and then the movie. The movie does not improve things at all, or make any of it make sense at all, and it doesn't help that everything in it is like a character is having a mental breakdown, only it's real. And he has to go through so much trauma all at once to the point where even reality breaks down. And like, for instance, the first place it was viewed was at a specific theater. Like, there's a sequence where Shinji's losing his fucking mind, and one of the things he briefly hallucinates is the theater that theater goers were sitting in, only it's empty and destroyed. Okay, so, what's the name of it? It's a show about a NEET. What is her name? Oh my god, fuck you, game rant. Momo? Who's Momo? That's what. Okay, so Moriko. The Moriko from Recovery of an MMO Junkie is who I'm thinking about. So that's an anime you should watch. I think she's adorable. She's a NEET who just literally is just, she's fun. You know, Sue is really well balanced in terms of just being a decent person. The rabbit chick from the rabbit chick is pretty cool too. Yeah, she's a pretty mentally balanced character considering everything. And not only that, like when she actually does get like angry about something, it's not like she reacts physically about it. Like she's very strong. She can kick the shit out of somebody. But she's like not just willing to use her words, but she like knows what the fuck she's talking about too. Honestly, one of the things that kind of is missing in my mind, and what's it called? In My Hero is classes on how to de-escalate situations. There should be, right? Discord.